In fact, let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. So we've still got 3 days left. 3 or so days, but I'm going to do this now. Here's my final review of the Arknights Limbus Collab. And to the shock of absolutely nobody, I loved it. Probably a solid 8 out of 10. Now, you know, rankings are like whatever. At the end of the day, I enjoyed it. You might hate it. You might have enjoyed it. You might have loved it more than, you know, others. No, we can't really gauge it. Long story short, people are going to like it more so than others. There are some things that I think were really bad. And there are some things I think were excellent. And I want to talk through those now. So, first of all, yeah, you got it all. It's really easy to grind. I always appreciate this about Limbus. Where, and like you said there, silly, Min. P collab, but still a collab. The biggest gripe for me, two biggest gripes actually. Firstly, is the event egos. Now, before you dislike the video and go, oh, you just complain about this again, I'm not really complaining about it. It's more so, I think the only one you really need is Unbrilliant Glory. I really do. I think this is the clear-cut best one. I don't see a world I'd use this when, best case example right now, because everybody's using this guy, the Lord of Hungry one. I don't see myself using that ego over Dimension Shredder. I really don't. Same with Faust, the Faust ego, Command Meltdown. I've got it here, thankfully. So we've got this. But I don't see myself using it over Borrower or even Fluid Sack. Probably, arguably, the best ego in the game. But it's just nice to have option. Whereas Unbrilliant Glory is just clear-cut the best ego Gregor has. No ifs, ands, or buts. And like you've said, Simon, they used to be miserable. But now you can get the currency from mirror dungeons. And this event's just really fun to grind. I loved grinding this event. Now, here's the other issue I've got. It's a limited time. It truly is limited. Once this is over, it's gone. And I would hate to see the last night, all its gimmicks, all its like the cold mechanic, its moveset even, just the entire thing. I would hate to see that go to waste. I think this deserves to be reused at a later date. Say Canto 9, we have this as a boss. Maybe not the same design, but like the kit's still the same. I think it's such a waste to let this go. Same with the end game dungeon boss. In fact, speaking of a dungeon, here's what I love the most about it. Okay, let's just go in here. Yeah, that too, Simon. But that's like an example of like it's better a Rupture. Everywhere else, I'd rather use Fluid Sack. But hey, use the egos, don't use the egos, get them, don't get them. End of the day, you know, you're going to spend money to get what you want. Or hell, maybe you didn't spend money, maybe you got super lucky. Unlike me, who went to Hard Pity, and might go to Hard Pity once again. Now, let me talk about the dungeon now. Let's move on real quick. It's a very short dungeon. I love that. Because this boss fight right here, no spoilers in case you really haven't done it yet, but you probably have at this point. My god, this boss fight is both the best boss fight I've ever seen and the most infuriating. And I'm pretty sure I got a little clip here. We might show, we might not. Just thinking about it, right? You're looking at this and you think, wow, 840 HP. It's the shield. I don't think she needed the shield. Because they're like, oh, you beat the shield, she gets staggered. Why couldn't it just be a continuous stagger health bar? I get they tried something new, I just don't agree with it. It feels more like a hindrance, if anything. And also this thing, having to dedicate a sitter at a time for this, as well as having 7 slots there, feels like someone's going to get hit. No, so I think I may have been wrong. I think you gain the skills depending on how many sitters aren't staggered. Maybe. It's just, it's like you said, silly. Where is it? Yeah, I get the idea behind the hand, but it's really one thing to have to keep track of when you're just probably going to kill it anyway. For me, it's the... Where is it? It's that this unit takes damage only from skills mainly targeting this unit, and it takes no other damage. I think that's what really makes it lame for me. It's just that being like, nah, just let it, you know, catch some strays, you know? Long story short, phase 2, they get a shield instead of more HP and a stagger bar, and I don't think the shield was done well. And there's another little gimmick, I think it was called the Hand of the Saint. Silly, you'll remind me if I am wrong. It's just, I would have preferred it if it was a different thing. But hey, that's personal preference. I don't like keeping track of every little detail here and there. And that's what this boss fight kind of is, like keeping track of like the Neversea brand, all that. Just felt like a slog for me, but I didn't have any of the egos and it's really designed around them. Yeah, that too. Like, as we can see here, if we just forfeit real quick, you'll notice a lot of things have like extra, well, the egos give extra rewards. Big surprise, Limbus Company events. If you get the egos, there was one for, I think where was it? Spring Cultivation. If you had the Zuchin Ishmael, the new Sinclair unit, you'd get extra rewards. Big surprise. We all know that's coming. Hand of the Saint. Yeah, okay. I was glad I got that correct. Yo, what's up? Real quick, apologies for the glare. The music, I didn't bring this up, but the music in this collab is some of the best music I've ever heard. In Limbus and just overall. There's no real good time to bring it up, but just listen to this clip, tell me what you think. It's amazing. Holy shit. I mean, it just keeps going. It just keeps. Oh my god. This can't be said enough, by the way. Limbus is some of the best music. This is why I love gacha games, and not a lot of people know this, but people who play gacha games do. For some reason, mobile games have some of the best music you'll ever hear in the existence of gaming. For absolutely no reason other than, yeah, this shit's hype. It's so incredible, man. See what I mean? It's so fucking good. What was that other card? Unless you're like new like me, you don't have many egos and go for pay at least once. Yeah, like you can take your time, there's no rush. I'll always say, please spend responsibly. I'll always say that. I'll always say, hey, I'm thankful I'm in a position where I can go, yeah, I can drop money on all these. Maybe don't want to, man. It's just go back to the God, brain fart. Go back to the event real quickly. This boss fight. I want to talk about this boss. You're wrong, by the way. Alan, go ahead. Why am I wrong? This is why I wanted to call this live as well. So we can have like a nice open debate about it. What am I wrong about? The view is going away. Just an ego extraction is limited. The whole event will be there. Really? The whole event's still going to stay? Wait, so this event's going to stay? Because if so, that's fucking incredible. If so, this is my favorite Limbus event. No ifs and buts. My favorite. Nearly every day I've logged in just to come and fight this dickhead. And that's where I discovered my new favourite team is the singing team, believe it or not. Don't know why she's there. And it's just, it would be a real shame to let this go to waste. Yeah, if it stays, my main complaint is gone. I would fucking... I think it has to stay. It absolutely does. It'd be a crime otherwise. And I would be upset about it. I would be making at least 5 videos going, damn. Limbus Company, blah, how dare you. Singing team thumbs all high. Don't worry about that. He's just there because he's nice. What now? I don't know. If it says you owe me a Limbus path for the news now. Yeah, I mean, shit, maybe. Maybe, who knows? You really want to use the egos to status effect. It's definitely worth going. Yeah, so I'm just going to bring the chat here, flash it on screen. Yeah, you really want these egos as a status thing. It's definitely not worth spending really outside of, obviously, Gregor. Because it's just insane. I can't explain it. Somebody better at Limbus Company can explain it better than me. But just know, it really is that worth it. If you go to hard pity, and trust me, you will. Get that ego. Do yourself a favor. You won't regret it. Also because Gregor needs all the help he can get. Which is not much I can say. It's just, meow through me. Real quick, say hi to YouTube. We're recording. This is a video. Boo. Surprise. It makes half the Gregs in the game invincible. Yeah, it's a whack ego too. Most importantly, this can't be stated enough. Single-handedly makes Priest Gregor, in my opinion, one of the most busted units in the game. Simply because, and if I can remember this properly, I believe it's when he takes damage, Yeah, gain 1 HP for every 3 HP damage taken. Guess what Priest likes to do? He likes to inflict damage to himself. So it charges it, and it really can't be stated enough. Exactly, a decent nuke and fluid sack downgrade. And that's another thing. This one was free. Just grind the event for like an hour. If that, maybe 30 minutes. You'll get this E.G.O. Really good. Really fucking good. Exactly, Min. Compared to this, the Star Rail Fate collab, holy. Like, I'm happy we got it, but I'm happy we got the units in Star Rail. You know, Archer Saber, really cool, really well known, but it's not a patch on this. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what did it do for the Arknights? This is, all I've been doing is talking about Limbus. This whole time, the whole 10 minutes of recording right now has been Limbus this, Limbus that. Oh, Limbus is so good, Limbus is great, hail Project Moon. What about Arknights? You ever heard of the sleeper agents? Now, this might come as a shock, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to learn to read. So I decided I'm going to play Arknights. Yeah. Sadly, it's I played it on phone, so I can't really show any gameplay. I mean, I could, but I don't know how to do it, and I'm not smart enough to figure that out. It is what it is. I actually played Arknights. And I'm going to be honest. The lore is exceptional. I love the lore. I've been watching lore videos about it. The gameplay, though, I just can't get into the gameplay. I'm really sorry. It sucks that I can't. I've tried my best. I played it for like 5 days straight. Decided it's not for me. Went back, like after 3 days. Tried it again for 2 more. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. But the lore, oh my god, the lore is so good. It's up there with Limbus. Speaking of the story, I will say one thing about this. About the story and the collaboration. I didn't really care for it. Now, it was good, don't get me wrong. But I was just kind of like, it's cool and all. But why is this guy such a huge pain in my ass? Like, hey, if you enjoy the story, great. If you didn't, it's whatever. You probably skipped it. You could just go back, you know, watch a YouTube video on it. And that's great. You can enjoy the game however you want. Just because I didn't enjoy the story as much as you might have, doesn't mean that we both didn't play the same collab. It's just... It truly is so peak. I can't say enough. I really can't say enough. It was Alucard. I gave Arknights X when it launched. Played daily for about 2 weeks into gameplay. Irked my soul, so I left the game. That wasn't really a positive comment on Arknights, so you're banned. Moving on. I've just seen a hashtag I hate Xiaoji. Yo, based. That's like how he's strong as fuck in Arknights. Ah, that's good. The story being dream logic of the low space for the E.G.O. are the things I really didn't like. Yeah, I think that's what it was for me. It was just, we're going to explain how they got the E.G.Os, rather than... Tell me more about mayors. But like I said, like Simon said there, he thought the story was peak. Oh, sorry, they thought the story was peak. I thought it was just really good. Doesn't mean we both didn't enjoy the story. But hey, that's like I said. Just... God, I love this fucking boss fight. Best boss fight in the game. Dare I say, even better than Lei Hong. Dare I say. There's not too much to debate about it. If you've not finished this by now, please do yourself a favour, finish it. In fact, by the time you're seeing this, yeah, the collab's over. But hopefully you can still play it. Really good. Just made ideas. I don't agree with that, Sully. I don't think they could have made ideas. What I do think should have happened... is extend the duration and add more E.G.Os. Now, we've shit on the HSR Fate collab, okay? One thing I think they did really well, they just said available long term. Now, I'm aware licensing and all the issues can come about from that, that's fine. It's just a shame this is going to go and only 4 E.G.Os from it. I think this could have been a lot more. This could have earned so much more exposure and money and, you know, more fans if it was just a bit bigger and longer.
That's what she said.
Does that make sense? Because I get it can't go for long, maybe because because we've got War Purges coming soon, which is going to be, you know, more of a tax on the, like, banks and savings and blah, blah, blah. I've yapped long enough. We're close to the end of this video. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's what the explanation ended up being anyway. Yeah, that's what she said. Fuck. Now you got me there. You're speedrunning getting the E.G.O from 0 real quick. And that's exactly, you can do that. It's great. End of the day, peak collab. Really enjoyed my time. Got me invested in Arknights. A lot of Arknights fans might be upset being like, oh, only Limbus got stuff. No, you got eyes from Limbus company players on Arknights. And you know what they say? Bad press is good press. It is what it is. This certainly got people talking. Holy shit. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Stick around for more Limbus because it could be great. Stick around for everything, really. Just stick around, please. Not to sound desperate. I can say that Arknights fan liked it by the accuracy of the E.G.O story and gameplay, enemy references. Yeah, I've seen that as well, Jersey, but thank you for bringing it up. I would have completely glossed over that fact. It's very faithful and accurate to Arknights from what I've seen and what I've read online. Just a really good fucking collab, and that's how more collabs should be. I'm just sad that if you haven't got these and you really wanted them, don't be reckless and be like, you know what, I can drop 300 to get this. Don't do it, it's not worth it. Should love how they adapted Mjolnir. I know I'm saying that wrong, I almost said like Mjolnir. That's how I know I have to end this video. So, yeah, see you in the next one. Don't worry, Arknights collab part 2 soon. You know, I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Anyway, this is the end of the video, so if you're new here, you probably haven't heard this before. But I love saying it. Alright, you ready? Everybody get some water ready, get some hydration, because, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and like always, stay refreshing. I should have ended it on you know what? I'm just going to end it on this screen. Stay refreshing. There we go. Nailed it. Peak.